Alright, what's going on, everybody? Or what's popular, fellow collectors, fellow lovers of breathing plastic and, I don't know, oxygen stuff? Okay, so it's vlog time, right? But this vlog is not so much the vlog that I wanted to do today, right? Okay, so for anybody who knows, or for anyone who doesn't know, I did a video the other day. I was out hunting and I did my vlog for that day. I believe it was Saturday, as a matter of fact. And that video came out, and, I paid respects to Glenn Webb, as well as talked about like news and stuff like that. Then there was a comment that came out on the video, right? And I addressed that subscriber in a second video, which we'll get to here in a second. All right. I want to say first things first. I want to say this first. All right. So for that initial vlog video where one of my subscribers made a comment concerning how they felt about the way that I pay respects to Glenn Webb. They felt like it was I don't know. At the time, he said he felt like it was short, and he just said some things that I took issue with. I feel like he didn't get the fullness of. I feel like he didn't get what I was doing, right? So I responded to him and in his comment he said he was unsubscribing to me because he felt like initially he thought I was a reviewer worth watching, but such and such and such and da 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 da. You can go and check out. I'm gonna put the links in there for real this time. I'm gonna put the links down in there so you can check it out, right? Well, I want to say that I responded to his comment. I reached out to him as well as made another video. That subscriber reached back out to me, and he said that, and it's what I thought. That's why I didn't go off on him or cut the fool or no shit like that, right? He said that he was dealing with a lot concerning, the passing of Glenn Webb, and there was just so much stuff going on. He was frustrated, blah, blah, blah. He took time to sleep on it, and then he came back and he said, yeah, I overreacted, and I didn't mean to, and I apologize as such, right? So we're cool. We were cool then, because I kind of felt that, it's kind of a emotional thing, and now in hindsight, I know that it's an emotional thing, right? So we're cool, and I want to say that because a lot of cats who follow me and subscribe and support, you guys been coming out and showing support, and I really appreciate it. I really, truly appreciate it, but y'all was kind of hard on him, you know what I'm saying? And he just had some stuff on his mind, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't take no issue as far as, like, I wasn't insulted, like personally, so like, oh, you called me a fucking, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to clear that shit up, and we did, and we're good. So please, don't continue to bash him. Don't bash him. If you did bash him, I will just chop it up to you not really knowing. For me, every subscriber counts. I always say it. I said it in the first video. I always say every subscriber counts, right? Because every subscriber counts. Like, so that's why I took my time. Like, if you subscribe to me and you got feelings about something I said or did do or whatever the case is, I'm gonna be myself no matter what. But if you got feelings about it, whatever the case is, you can reach out to me and we can square it away, and then we can either go separate ways or we can continue, you know what I'm saying? But I will pay you that respect if you pay me the same respect in kind, right? So that being that, I made that follow-up video, and I put that up. I'm assuming he watched that video where I addressed the situation in full detail. I also put that one here too, right? I've learned my lesson. I learned my lesson in regards to the capacity for fellow collectors to, listen, search out material, like take it upon themselves to take it all in. I learned my fucking lesson. I'm not trusting y'all for that no more. But yeah, so I made this video. I put it out there, and the video went way past anything that I intended, like way past number-wise, comment, feedback, way past. Not that I intend for it to do well or do bad or anything like that. I just the guy said some things. I felt like he mistook what I was doing and my intentions. Like I said before in that first video, that means something to me. If I take my time to do something, I want you to understand the fullness of why I did it, which is why we're back here again, right? So I took my time and I explained my reasoning for how I did my first video and everything, and I reached out to him, and then I asked that anyone who knew him to put me in contact, or I was going to also search him out, blah blah blah, right? So I'm saying all that to get to this point here. All right. The purpose of the video is titled something to the effect of "I will not bandwagon the passing of Glenn Webb and sorting X subscribers," right? Because what I intended was that I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say things or do things that's not me or don't fit into the relationship that I have with Glenn Webb, because you feel like I should have done something differently, and you feel that way only because you're emotional at the moment. You dig what I'm saying? This video was specifically to this subscriber. Yes, I made a video specifically to the subscriber, and to anyone who would hear and saw that comment and had thoughts, because I had guys that saw the comment and made comments about it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? This video was not about, and I'm gonna get into this shit. The video was not about Glenn Webb. You know what I'm saying? Or how you guys choose to pay your respects to Glenn Webb. It's not about that. It was never about judging whether you know Glenn Webb or don't know Glenn Webb, or whether you're trying to get hits or whatever. Because if that was the case, that would in effect be me doing what I was accused of, which I had not done. You dig what I'm saying? That would be me accusing you of trying to go for clickbait, even though there may be some guys. I've seen some comments come through where guys were like, yeah, some of these guys are going for clickbait. So that may be that. I don't freaking know. I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole nother thing. You dig what I'm saying? It was never meant to be that. And I feel like let me say this first. Let me reiterate this again. There was a lot of positive feedback. There was a lot of cats that saw the video. Not only saw that video, which was 25 minutes, and watched it in full, they went back and watched the first video, right? And they read the comments. You dig what I'm saying? And they listened to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? And they got from it what I intended, right? So that's cool, and I appreciate all of y'all. And I'm another reason why I'm making this video is because there's been so many comments now that there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with everyone to respond. But I try my best to respond to everyone by name. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of comments. And that video, I'll get into that in a minute. So I made this video, and I went in depth speaking to my personal accounting of my personal relationship with Glenn Webb, the minimal relationship that I have, my personal contact with Glenn Webb, and I laid out why I chose to do things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was speaking to not knowing Glenn Webb like personally, you know what I mean? When I was speaking to that, when I was saying that a lot of us feel that we know people, because it's reality, it's the realness. I'm not going to rehash that, but it's realness. A lot of us feel that we know certain people. You might feel that you know me, but you don't really know me. I don't know you. We might throw some comments back and forth, but I don't know you, so I can't make any judgments on you, or I can't have, I won't do that. It's not right. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. So I was saying to my subscriber, right, who took issue with how I did because of his feelings at the time, I was saying that, listen, man, the reason why I didn't do some big production is because I don't know Glenn Webb like that, and I would feel like a phony if I was to get up here and make a full video, like talking about all of this and all of that and all of this concerning Glenn Webb's life, like I've been privy to that time and those moments and those experiences, and I have not. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, maybe I'm showing my age, but I come from a time where, you actually, when you know people, you actually speak to them, you talk to them, you deal with them, and those are your friends because of those interactions. You know what I'm saying? Times are either changing or the people are changing. I don't know, but I'm not changing. I'm me. I'm myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm going to try to keep this a little bit shorter than the last one, because I know I started losing you, because some people said, oh, you lost me after a certain amount of time, and I don't know. All right, so whatever. It wasn't about Glenn Webb, and it wasn't about calling you out because you made a video. And on the realness, let's be 100%. I think a lot of this negative feedback that I got was from people who were offended by the idea that that someone could possibly be saying or challenging whether or not they did the video to be with genuine intent. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't have anything to me. Your reasons for doing whatever you do has nothing to do with me. I've been saying on everything that I'm on the many podcasts that I've been on with other people as a guest host, on my personal podcast with Toy Detox, I've always said, and I can only speak for myself, right? But you do what you do. You do what you feel is best for you, and don't look for anyone else's approval. You dig what I'm saying? Don't look. If you're addressing me specifically, then I will deal with that. If you're addressing some shit in a roundabout fashion, and I start catching feels, then maybe I have to take consideration to whether or not I am guilty of of whatever's being said. You know what I'm saying? And that's between you and your plastic god. You know what I mean? That ain't got nothing to do with me, because I ain't tried to. I didn't say, hey you, you're a fake, you're a phony. Hey everybody, a big phony lives here. A big phony. That's from like one of the years. Yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, I didn't do that, man. I didn't do that. In no way, form, or fashion did I do that. If I didn't call you out by name, then I am not talking to you. Right? I am not. If you are offended by the idea of me saying that, just because we follow these certain people and we communicate with them via comments on posts, it does not necessarily make us their friends or put us in their lives. That puts them in our life. You dig what I'm saying? And if you are offended by that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. Like, people always talking about how, like, America's getting soft, and we're getting soft, and we're PC. And I'm usually like, okay, yeah, I don't mind having a debate. So I like debating, but I feel like you're kind of getting caught up in, like, you know, media hype. But I don't know. Maybe there's something to it, because a lot of cats just came out the woodwork on some bullshit. Like, dude, you know me, man. You motherfucking dude, blah, blah, blah. You suck bull. This one cat, oh man, he had the best message ever, dog. The best comment ever. He was like, yo, fuck you, you Ninja Turtle, big forehead, motherfucker, blah, 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 and your teeth this, that. Ah! Oh, it was awesome. Like, he talked like cat shit. I don't know if he was trying to be funny or just being a douchebag. I'm gonna go with douchebag, but I found it totally entertaining. So yeah, I commented back something quick and cute and funny, and then I subscribed to him. You know what I'm saying? But really, dude, I realized that you're an asshole. So, you know, it's cool. It was a quick moment of entertainment. Fuck you very much. And suck a dick on your way out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, that guy was an asshole. But unless he was trying to be funny. That shit was hilarious. I was rolling. Right. But yo, a lot of stuff went on that thing, man. A lot of y'all took it out of context. So I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to frame it like this. Go back and watch the other videos. Right? Watch the other videos. Check the comments, and you get some context on it, because I think that's what's missing. Now, it's possible that it's unfair of me to expect you to watch a full 25-minute video that I took my time to make. It's possible. I mean, but you clicked on the video, you know what I'm saying? But maybe that's possible. Maybe it's possible that it's unfair of me to expect you to listen to what I said, to what I'm saying, to the point that I'm making, to think about it, to process it, right? To process it, and then to comprehend what I'm trying to get across. Maybe that's unfair. It's possible, you know what I mean? So let's not split hairs. I'm putting links in the links. I went back on that second video, and I actually, in 3 different places, I put links to the first video and said, hey, go ahead, you can go ahead and check that stuff and get some context, right? For those of you who might have thought that I was coming off as condescending, I speak the way I speak. I explain the way I explain so that I can make sure that you get me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not calling you a name, if I'm not calling you an asshole, a douchebag, or calling you ignorant, or calling you stupid, or saying you don't know nothing, then I mean no offense. Because if I want to offend you, then I will go over the top. I thought I was going to say all the way up, but I didn't do it this time. I will go over the top, and I will let you know, I will, give you the bombs, right? I didn't do that. And it wasn't intended for that. It wasn't intended to judge any of you guys. So all of you guys who felt that way, you're missing the point. There's no sides to take. I saw a guy, he commented at one point that he got what I was saying. It seemed like it makes sense. Then he went back and commented along. I'm going to get this in a minute. That, well, I'm starting with such and such because after watching it twice, blah, 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 there's no need for this type of video. No, I disagree, sir. There is always a need for us to speak our minds. There's always a need for that. I think in the fandom, we're getting into this place. We've been in this place where we have to criticize everything. We have to judge everything. We have to take sides. We have to draw the line. Now, this is me who likes to talk about third party versus, like, you know, official Hasbro products. So I know that's a part of the argument. Some of the debate is fine. But I think we should be able to part ways with some of that and at some point be able to listen with adult ears because we are all adults. I know we collect toys, yeah, which is a childish thing at heart. I guess you could say that if you want, but we are all adults, so we should be able to conduct ourselves in an adult fashion, right? A part of being an adult is listening to something with open ears, whether you and not going into it with preconceived notions. And even if you do, being able to listen to it and hear. Maybe everybody's not capable of that. I'm going to challenge you to be able to do that because I believe that we are able to do that. And I believe that for the most part, most people don't mind hearing something that they may not initially sit well with. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal belief, right? But I don't know. You guys got to do what's right for you. All I know is all that shit, all that dumb shit a lot of you cats are talking is just unfounded. It doesn't belong there. We don't need those kind of comments. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm like supposed to be doing like vlogs on like the whole Ben Affleck dropping the little bomb about Deathstroke being in the Justice League and, you know, and all that stuff. Instead, I'm doing this, which is fine. I kind of like this more anyways. Not really, I don't like it more, but I kind of like it, you know what I'm saying? It gets a chance to have a personal moment with you guys, you know, like open up my heart, share my feels, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so all that aside, all right. Whether you feeling me or you're not, I'm speaking to someone right now. Whether you take issue with what I said or you understand what I said after this, does not matter. It does not matter. I mean, it matters, but it does not matter at this moment because the biggest shit happened. I'm gonna get into a fanboy moment. I'm getting into my fanboy moment. Let me get one fanboy moment. I rarely get these. Let me get it. All right. Motherfucking 2 billion zillion subscribers, Shartimus Prime, commented on my fucking video. Motherfucking Shartimus Prime. Dog, that was like, cause like I said before, Glenn is one of those big number cats who I reached out to when I originally started reviewing. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna go past my time frame, right? He was one of those people that reached out, right? I reached out to a lot of people. I reached out to Shartimus Prime as one. And there are certain people, Shartimus Prime, Mgo, Glenn. There are a few other people that I started watching in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And I don't recall that Shartimus Prime ever responded to me. I think I commented once on a video that he had speaking about something I was trying to do. This was my original first channel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I don't expect him to because he's got like a fucking billion zillion subscribers. He's doing shit like Glenn is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you get a hit back from him, it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfucking, I look in the shit, and I see a comment from motherfucking Shartimus Prime, and I was like, like happy dance, like, key y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, fucking Shartimus Prime. Yeah, fanboy, and so what? Like, fucking Shartimus Prime, like, yo, like, right now, I want to do the motherfucking, the Zeph Life dance, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do the motherfucking, the Visser dance, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The happy dance, man, because, like, Shartimus Prime is a cat that I used to watch all of his shit when I had the time back in the day. You know, so I used to watch that shit, man. It was like, so to have him comment, to take notice of my video, to comment in my video, whether he was agreeing, disagreeing, if he was calling me, fuck you, dick, fuck, fucker, fuck. I wouldn't even give a shit. Fucking Shartimus Prime. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's pretty coal, man. And so, like, I had to, you know, take him to task, right? But and that kind of felt, I was like, oh, man, should I? No, I went straight. I took him to task straight up and down. But it was cool because he was cool. Like, he came back. You're like, okay, well, yeah, that's fair. I'll go check it out. That's cool. That's the coolest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I really appreciate, I'm speaking to you, Sharkster, whether you get this, see this or not, whether you come back to the video and never watched it or not, I appreciate you taking time to watch the few bits you did. I appreciate if you go back and you watch the rest. If you come back in my shit and say, fuck you, Brav, I don't get what you saying, fuck all this dumb shit, Brav, fuck it. I appreciate you saying my name, Brav. I don't give a fuck. Fanboy moment for me. So that's it. That's all I got. That's all I wanted to put out there. For you cats who have all kinds of feels, you got to deal with that because it's not what I intended. It was not about Glenn Webb. It was not. I mean, it was a reaction to something that was about Glenn Webb, and I guess it kind of is in a roundabout way about Glenn Webb because we're talking about him. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Glenn Webb's memory should be something that we hold positively, which I do. I never say anything negative about it. If you like Glenn Webb, you should like Glenn Webb. He was a very talented guy. He seemed to be a very good guy. I'm just saying I don't know him. I'm just saying no. I'm just saying to the guy who made a criticism on my video, I don't know him, so I didn't want to do a full video breaking down Glenn Webb's life and shit like that because I felt like it would be like me lying and taking advantage of Glenn Webb. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. So everybody else, that's on you. That's on you. That's between you and your God. So that's it. 21 minutes and 11, 12, 13 seconds, and we're out.